I just got beat by 3 points. I I went from man coverage to
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. They go play action here on first down. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Jameis to throw it. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down. An early test for this defense. Here we go on third and inches. From the gun, Winston. He's going to air one out. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They'll begin the drive with Carson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up. Well, now they'll try the end around. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They'll run on first down. It's Carson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that'll force upon them a 3rd and 14. Here's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Carlton Davis speeds in for the sack on the corner blitz.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. It's like, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. On second down, it's Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. And Brate, the tight end's got it. And he gets this up just shy of the 15. That's good for a Buccaneer first, to pick up of 12 yards. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after one on EA Sports.
Ready? Move ready. Let's go, D.
From the 22, Winston. Underneath, he's got Brait. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
What we got?
Looking to throw on second down. Winston. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Should have been a pick.
It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay. Winston now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Ready? Black 25. Check, 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 check.
Winston. He sets up the screen to Jones. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
On 3rd down, Winston. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either. And that's caught inside the 30. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. It's a big play there for Seattle. 42 yards. This is Carson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They run it with Carson. And he's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Third and long. It's Wilson. Flush to his right. He can run for it. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Winston. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Green, come see. Check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. 5-0, 5-0, 5-0. Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Now Winston. And, Jameis intercepted a third time. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
25, 45. 45, Mike, 45.
After the interception, here's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And now it's second down. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He's going to rifle one deep left. He tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21.
Well, your defense is on point
First
today.
half in the books. You're watching the
They used to be whooping your
NFL
ass.
on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
He's got a first down past the 30, and he'll finally be taken down at the 29-yard line. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position. Everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner. And with good timing, you get a completion, as we just saw there.
And look at that, a diving catch. That's good for 28 yards.
Well, there's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. On first down, Carson.
Gosh.
Tackle made that time by Vita Vea.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Throwing is Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 30. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
They'll run on first down. It's Carson. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Forced out to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
I think this is where we see how the game has moved along a little bit. Free safety, no blitz, but reads the play, has no responsibility in coverage, and takes a gamble and goes and gets the quarterback.
Well, is that a spot, though, where when he's coming, the quarterback needs to be able to find somebody or not necessarily?
Has to, because with that amount of time coming from the free safety position, someone should break open.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. And he went back.
Gosh.
He'll be down at the 30. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back.
Bro, have
Instead,
we ever
he kept
played
it
where we
and
went
ended up
scoreless?
taking a loss on the play.
Have we ever done this before? Oh, I missed that.
And Myers winds up yanking it. This is no good. Wide to the left.
That thing just lagged on me, bro.
Scoreboard. It remains a scoreless tie. What a tough spot to miss a kick. Just an absolute letdown.
Look, they got themselves into field goal range, gave them a chance to take the lead. They come up empty, and now you wonder, will their offense ever see the football again?
Yeah, because on the other side, one through the post, and this thing could be over. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I can't hear you.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, really?
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Oh.
Winston. He'll find Barber out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
On first down, Jones. And he's got this down to the 35. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quentin Jefferson coming right up the gut, gets in there for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. On the counter, here's Jones. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
I can't believe you ran that. Should have been a fumble.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. 2 minutes left to go. This one surprisingly still scoreless. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game.
Green, come with me. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game.
Oh, my
You've got to
goodness.
take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Here's Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. And an alley to run. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Now Wilson rolling to his right. He may try and run for this. Taking matters into his own hands.
I'm glad you pulled it off.
Picks up 4 yards and a first down.
You and I both know most coaches are really fearful about their quarterbacks running with the ball. They don't want them to take that big hit. I don't think they worry about that with Russell Wilson. He's so smart in what he does, and we just saw it there on that scramble.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing now is Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Third and 2. Now Wilson escaping the pressure right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Wilson to throw. They'll roll him out right. It's complete to Lockett. That goes for a gain of 31.
Oh, I tried to go for the touchdown. I was like, nope, ain't got no timeout.
So now this one will rest on the right foot of Jason Myers. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And they'll be celebrating in Pioneer Square tonight. The Seahawks have won the game. So the victory here for Seattle. And not all W's are created equal, CD. And this one came in shutout fashion.
That was a great game.
Well, their
right
offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense obviously stuff to work on, but they did enough, and the defense carried the load.
But you know what they say, it's always fun to work on things if it didn't go well in your game with a victory in your pocket. And that's what they've got going forward.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brent.